Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Romani Fire. You can find me on Instagram at Romani_fire. I do daily readings there, daily guidance. I do daily messages, basically. Come and check me out on Instagram. I'll be ready and waiting for you. So today we have another yes or no reading. So take a moment, breathe, figure out which card you feel more drawn to. Is it card 1? Is it card 2? Or is it card 3? And then when we're ready, we'll get started. If you need to pause the video, pause it to be able to choose whichever card works or you feel drawn to, Let's see what's happening for cards. Oh, ow. Cards number 1. Stabbed myself. So yes or no for cards number 1. Cards number 1. I'm going to say yes, but I feel like if you don't put down this wand, it could quickly turn into a no. And I say that because I feel like you're really, like, this is the card of justice, right? So this is the card of, I would say positive outcomes, because everything serves us, right? So it doesn't matter if it's a yes or no. Or if you're going through a lawsuit, or if you're going through any kind of something, whatever happens, happens for our highest good. So the justice card here, it's kind of like, yes, have the passion. Yes, fight for what you believe in. But who are you fighting? Do you know who you're fighting right now? Because I can't see anybody here. All I can see is yourself. But you're kind of like so confident in this fight, it's almost become arrogance. And the thing with arrogance is it's not a good trait. Just going to be honest, it's not a good trait at all to have, because reality has a habit of kicking you in the arse and reminding you to humble yourself. So I'm just saying, this is a yes. But I want to say, put down the wand, stop fighting, stop the fight. Like, you're already going through the motion. You don't need to add extra fire to the fuel. You're not trying to, like, blow this bitch up. There's no need to blow anything up. Just calm down, humble yourself, because what's going to be will always be. There's nothing that you can do now that's going to change the outcome. The outcome is already written. So I feel, do you know what I feel like? I feel very torn with this card situation here. I kind of feel like a yes, but I also feel like it's a no. But I'm kind of not sure which way it's going to go, because I feel like you guys are just so... It's like you're trying to control the situation, but you have no control in this situation, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen, whether you're going to keep fighting whatever this is you're fighting or not. Like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So I'm kind of like, I kind of feel like, is this a yes or is this a no? Like, do you guys even know what you're doing at the moment? Do you even know? Because I don't even know if you know what you're even fighting for, honestly, because I can't see not one thing here other than yourself. There's no people. It literally is just you. So I'm kind of like, who are you fighting here? Are you fighting yourself? Are you trying to find balance within yourself? What are you fighting? Your ego? Because this is a very egotistical fight that you're having here. Are you fighting your ego? Are you trying to, like, are you pushing back like unwanted things? Are you trying to protect yourself? What is it that's actually happening here? Are you trying to protect yourself? Are you fighting just for the sake of it? What is happening with you guys right here? Because it's kind of, part of me wants to say yes, because justice will always serve justice. Yes or no, it doesn't really matter. Justice will be served. Wow, a fly just landed on my hand. So it's almost like justice will be served no matter what you do. So what are you doing? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm kind of like, yes, but then you could so fast make this a no. Or is it a no, and once you put that one down, it becomes a yes? Guys, I don't know what's going on here with you. I'm trying to understand what you're fighting. I want you to understand this, and I'm going to say it one last time. Justice will be served. No matter what the outcome is, there is absolutely nothing that you can do anymore that's going to change the outcome. The outcome will always be the outcome, and the outcome will always serve your highest good. So you can keep being in this energy, keep fighting to a point where you wear yourself out and you end up sick in a hospital bed or something. Or you can just accept that what's going to happen will happen. And if you stop the fight, if you stop this constant battle, because I don't feel like you're fighting for anything, I feel like you're just fighting for the sake of it now, and there's just it feels like there's nothing behind what you're fighting for anymore. It's just because it's kind of like a habit. You just naturally just want to fight almost. And it doesn't necessarily mean to be like a physical fight. It could be an internal fight. It could be the way you're communicating always ends in a fight. You know, it doesn't really matter. But what you're fighting for, it feels like there's nothing behind what you're fighting. It's just, it feels empty to me. Behind this guy, everything feels empty. It's like, what are you fighting for? What are you protecting yourself from? What will be will be. There's no point in adding any more fuel to the fire. It is what it is. So I want to say yes, because no matter what happens in this situation, justice will be served. But I just want you to understand that. Figure out what you're fighting for. Figure out what you're protecting yourself from. Because I feel like at the moment you don't even know yourself. And I feel like that's kind of why I feel like I don't really know what's going on here. Is it a no? Is it a yes? I feel like this could quickly turn into a no. I honestly do. And I feel like that will be no one to blame but yourself, because there is absolutely no one else in this situation but yourself. It's like you are the reason, like this is because of you, like you're fighting. You're the one fighting. Nobody else, you. So I'm just saying, I feel like this is a yes again, because justice will always be served. But I feel like you guys need to really think about what it is you're fighting for. Are you fighting just for the fight, or are you fighting because there's a cause behind that fight? You know? Sometimes you just got to put the one down and just chill the fuck out and see what happens, because nothing is going to change the outcome. Anyway, guys, let me know if that resonates with you in the comment section below. That's really heavy. I'm really kind of like, I feel that in my body. I'm like, what's going on with you guys? Cards number 2, yes or no. Do you know what's really funny? The Emperor, when I was shuffling the deck, the Emperor literally come out and flicked me in my face. So, Mr. Emperor, I get it. You've arrived. Okay? So, cards number 2, I want to say yes. This is 100% yes. And, you could literally just be rocking up like, I've arrived, bitches, I've arrived. On a serious note, you guys have been working your fucking asses off. Like, really working hard. And it's all paid off. You are now sitting on the throne. You are the Emperor. I do want to ask you though, and I'm always like, I always am drawn to this. You look the part. You've got your royal crown on. You've got like your royalty clothes on. You've got your throne. Why are you still wearing your armor? Are you afraid that you're still going to be attacked? Like, what are you protecting yourself from, guys? You're the Emperor. What do you need protecting from? You have this certain kind of, and I don't really like the word arrogance, but I've already used it in this this video already once today. I feel like there's a lot of this arrogance in the air, but when it comes to the Emperor, it's almost like that arrogance comes with the territory. But I feel like when it comes to the Emperor Aries kind of energy, it's natural, it's not forced, it's not like, it's like you guys know that when you're on your shit, like when you've got yourselves together, you are together. Like, there's no denying your energy. When you show up, and there's nothing in the world that can deny you of your presence. You guys have been working so hard with this Eight of Pentacles down here. You've learned a new skill maybe. Yeah, I feel like for you guys, this is kind of like a long drawn out process. But I feel like you finally, the way that this card out and flicked, like come out and flicked me in my face, it literally told me that, bitch, I've arrived. And I feel like for you guys, coming from the Eight of Pentacles, and you can see like the Eight of Pentacles, I kind of like this energy, I'm not going to lie. But if you look at the guy in the Pentacles, you can see that his jacket is all kind of like fraying. You know, he's just hard at work. He doesn't have time to look good. He doesn't have time to worry about anything like that. He's too busy focusing on his skill. And that was you. That was you. But again, the way this Emperor came out and kicked me in my face to tell me that he's arrived, you guys have arrived. That's all I'm saying. This is a strong yes for you guys, and you really bloody deserve it. You really do deserve it. But I do want to say again, what are you protecting yourself from? Honestly, ask yourself, do you even need this armor anymore? When I see like white beards and white hair, it tells me about wisdom. Someone that's been through a lot, someone that's kind of lived life. Like I feel like you've experienced a lot in life. So I can kind of understand to some point why you still want to wear your armor to protect yourself. But I also want to point out that you're smart enough that you don't have to wear that armor anymore. You're smart enough, you're wise enough to know better than to be wearing your armor. You're pretty untouchable at the moment, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. So, cards number 2. This is 100% a yes for you. Dig in this Emperor energy. Appreciate it though if next time you don't kick me in my face. You could just say, I've arrived. That would be easier. Anyway, let's see what's happening for cards number 3. Yes or no? We have a yes. And I feel like... Do you know what song I hear in my head? It's in Aladdin, A Whole New World. That's the energy that I feel with the Sun card today. Like in this position with you guys, I feel like this is a whole new world. And I just feel like there's a massive innocence around this energy. It literally feels like a whole new world. I want to say also that there could be people around you at the moment with the Six of Pentacles here that are literally helping you, whether it's financially or emotionally or mentally or whatever the situation is. You have good people around you at the moment, people that really support you. And this could even be you giving back. Maybe like you've achieved something and now you want to give back to people. And I honestly don't feel like, even though the Pentacles are here, I don't feel like you're going to give back money per se. I feel like you could be giving back people your time. You could be giving people love, attention. It could be anything, honestly. You could be giving back anything you want. And I feel like you're in a really good space at the minute. I feel like there's a lot of innocence again surrounding you guys, and I feel like you've found your passion again. I feel like for a long time you didn't really feel much at all, almost. And I feel that you've got like the red here and the yellows, and then you've got the reds and the yellows down here too, and then you've got the blue. There's just a lot of confidence, a lot of innocence, a lot of passion, a lot of, like, you've got the sunflowers here as well. It's just, there's a lot of innocence and a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. And I'm happy for you guys. I feel like you guys have really been through the war. Do you know what I'm drawn to? You have the sun, right, and then you have like the harsh lines, the wiggly lines, the harsh lines, and I feel like the harsh lines represent the mind and the ego, and I feel like the wiggly lines represent like the emotion, like the ocean and stuff like that. And I feel like with both of them coming here, I feel like you have a very good balance between the two at the moment. I don't feel like you're being ruled by your head anymore, but I also feel like emotionally you're in a place that you never thought you could be. And I think that that's pretty amazing, because we are in an era of constantly being stuck in the head. It's like our mind has now become the ruler and our heart has had to take a back seat. And technically it should be the other way around, honestly. We should be ruled by the heart, and you know, we should have the mind that's going to protect us from any kind of danger. Anyway, guys, I feel like I'm rambling and going on some different kind of tangents, so I just want to say that this is a yes for you guys. You're in a really happy, very fulfilled, very joyous, very innocent, very, very happy kind of energy, and that's amazing. And I feel like you're very, like the flow of you know, like there's the laws in the spiritual realms that are usually put in place, you know, like where there's an up there's a down, where there's an in there's an out, and all that kind of stuff. It's the same with like giving and receiving. If you're constantly giving and you're not receiving, you create a blockage. If you're constantly taking and you're not giving, then you also create a blockage. And I feel like for you guys, you have a really healthy balance of giving and receiving. And I feel like it's taken you a very long time to get to that place, to be able to receive and give. But because you've got to that place of like balance, it's kind of created this really balanced and joyful energy that you guys are sitting in at the moment. And I love that for you guys. So let me know, cards number 3, if that resonates with you in the comment section below. And yeah, I shall see you in my next video. Bye.